Hello again. We do have something much milder on the way, but before then, we have some further wintry hazards, particularly ice on Sunday. That's a real cause for concern, especially in northern England where an amber warning is in force. That's because we do currently still have cold air across the UK. However, there is a weather system waiting out in the Atlantic, and it's this that's going to sweep its way northeastwards across the country as we go through Sunday. As this rain hits the cold air, we are going to see a little bit of snow and also the risk of freezing rain as we go through the day, and that could lead to some difficult icy conditions, which is why that warning is in force. Behind the initial band, we are going to see some further heavy persistent rain pushing into southern parts of the UK, and as well as that, we're going to drag in much warmer, milder air from the south, and so we are really going to see temperatures rising as we go into Monday. Back to the here and now and taking a look through the end of Saturday, and there's some cloud, outbreaks of rain, sleet and snow across northern parts of England, pushing into southern Scotland as we go through the night. Also some further outbreaks across northern parts of Scotland could lead to some icy conditions here. Otherwise though, largely dry with some clear skies, could be a few patches of freezing fog around, and temperatures again plummeting quite low, several degrees below freezing for many, so a harsh frost could just about get into negative double figures across some parts of Scotland. Notice however though, towards the southwest here, the frontal system I mentioned earlier will have already started to make its way in, so a milder start than we've seen here recently. That rain then is going to gradually make its way northeastwards as we go through the morning. As a result, northern and eastern parts actually staying largely dry, and it's not really until the afternoon that things turn a bit wetter here. On the leading edge of this rain, you can see some snow and also the risk of freezing rain, so some icy conditions likely. Across northern parts of England, that's where the ice risk is greatest. We could see 2 to 3 millimetres of ice in some places, and when you factor in gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour, we are likely to see ice building up on power lines, so we could see some power outages as well as difficult driving conditions. Through the end of the day on Sunday, we are going to continue to see that wet weather pushing its way further north and eastwards, with a bit of snow building up across parts of Scotland still. Something a little bit drier for many, albeit then some heavy persistent rain pushing into southern parts of Wales and southern southwestern England too. Taking a closer look at temperatures on Sunday then, and yes, it's a cold, frosty start for many of us, apart from in the southwest. Gradually as we go through the day, the milder air in the southwest will feed northeastwards, but it will take quite a while to arrive towards the northeast. As a result, for many places, particularly in the north and east, it's actually going to be much milder as we go through Sunday night than it will be during the daytime. Taking a look then towards Monday, and it is going to be an unsettled day. There'll still be some strong winds around, particularly towards the west, and it's going to be blustery and wet. It's in the south that we're likely to see rainfall totals building up, so this is where we're most likely to see some impacts, particularly on the roads, but also some localised flooding too. Quite a cloudy picture, but despite that, notice temperatures much higher than they have been of late, widely getting into the low teens Celsius, though you do need to factor in the cloud, the rain and the wind, which won't make it feel particularly pleasant. As we go then through the rest of the week and towards Christmas, there's further unsettled weather to come. Yes, it's a mild start to the week, but I think things are going to turn colder again as we head towards the big day itself. That then does bring the risk of something wintry, but there's more information on that on the Met Office website, our app, and of course, our social media channels. I'll see you later.